best-selling racing video game of all time. What will it be like when it runs on the PlayStation 2, a console 10 times more powerful than anyone out there now? This is Gran Turismo 2000, the next game in the Gran Turismo series produced by Kazunori Yamauchi. Recently, he gave PlayStation Underground an exclusive interview on his plans to take advantage of the new console. Although early in development, he hinted at a whole new level of video gaming.
This
time out, we hope to change the way people enjoy racing games. There'll be something new in the entertainment experience and how users are part of the game. I'd like to say more, but the exact details are still being set. The biggest difference is that the PlayStation 2 will let us make the graphics and sound quality 100 times better. I want to create racing that's even more realistic than the racing you see on TV. For the first time, we can have open cars so you can see the driver. Perhaps you'll be able to choose your own helmet and racing suit. I plan to increase the number of cars, adding 5 to 10 for each territory: Europe, Japan, and North America. I might include the new Corvettes and new Camaro. There are many cars I'd like to add, but gamers should understand it takes a tremendous amount of negotiations to license a car from its maker. If you don't see your favorite car in the game, it's not because I didn't want it. Would it help if gamers wrote to manufacturers of cars they'd like to see in the game? Yes. Along with the new cars, I would like to add maybe 5 to 10 new courses, including dirt tracks and the drag racing mode. The PlayStation 2 gives us the power to change the weather as well as the time of day for each course. This will add lots of variety. We also now have the opportunity to develop a more advanced artificial intelligence. We want the computer-driven cars to react to what you do with an almost human emotion. If you cut one of them off, that driver might show his anger by racing harder against you. Or he might spin and get scared, and you would feel it. I can't go into more details just yet. Another new factor is the PlayStation 2's new DualShock 2 analog controller. It registers 256 levels of pressure sensitivity. We're experimenting with this and hope to use it for a more subtle control of braking. In GT1, we needed to have anti-lock braking. That's not as realistic as what we can now achieve. Gamers always ask me if car damage will ever be visible. The manufacturers don't want their cars to blow up or be battered. I feel the same way, so that will not change. But I hope to create some effect that shows the user the extent of any damage.
Plans have been announced for PlayStation 2 to be supported by a broadband network in 2001. We wondered what effect this might have on the Gran Turismo series.
I have a vision of Gran Turismo's network racing. It's much bigger than one-to-one, but I can't go into specifics yet. One thing a network could do is let racers share times and establish rankings. This is a very important part of racing games. But in addition, a network could let them share communication on how to take certain corners or courses. That is very important to me as well.
Gran Turismo is fulfilling a love for cars that Yamauchi-san has had ever since he was a boy. Now in developing the series, he gets to travel the world and test its greatest cars on its most famous tracks. But he's made a discovery.
Playing the video game has improved my real race driving versus the other way around. Just 2 days ago, I was on the circuit at Motegi in Japan, and I realized that my performance had improved drastically because I played Gran Turismo 2.
You better keep sharpening your own racing skills, because when you drive Gran Turismo 2000 on the PlayStation 2, it's a whole new level of power and intensity. Do you have the reflexes to cut it? Japan. where peace and tranquility are treasured values. Except when it comes to video games, PlayStation 2 has unleashed a whole new level of power and speed. That's why gamers lined up for this long-awaited special festival in late February. PlayStation Underground is taking you inside to see what the games of the new computer entertainment system are like and to talk with developers. At 60 frames a second instead of 30, everything's way more intense. In Street Fighter EX3, for example, you can even fight 2-on-2.
PlayStation 2's extra processing power lets you start with one character's combo, then switch to another's. 4 characters can be in on the same fight.
Another difference is that more detail can go into the graphics, as in these scenes from Onimusha. Are you watching real baseball on TV, or is this the new game from Square?
When you look at a title, sometimes you take a double take and you say, wait, is that the FMV section or is that the game? There's actually a really, really close comparison in quality between the two.
In Kessen, a real-time strategy game, you can move hundreds of soldiers at once, but each of them will think and act individually, creating lots of realism. RPGs like Dark Cloud can be fully 3D, and you can explore with 360 degrees of freedom. Everything in Ridge Racer 5 looks more realistic, including the walls you're almost crashing into at 200 miles per hour. Backgrounds in Tekken Tag Tournament are now full of action and new detail. The sky fills with fireworks in Fantavision, a new action puzzle game.
You can set up hundreds of explosions at a time, and the PlayStation 2 calculates and displays them in real time. We could not have done this before.
When you're being hunted down for lunch and extermination, all the new detail makes it easier to get that tingly feeling at the base of your spine. And the new console's larger memory opens up huge new worlds, as in this new Border Cross game.
You're racing head-to-head against 7 other players that you couldn't have done before the PlayStation 2. Basically, anything you see that looks like snow, you can go there.
How are gamers reacting?
I loved how fast the snowboard game was. It felt totally real.
I was blown away by the quality of the games.
The emotions of the characters are very well done. They're really human.
This is just the first hint of what games will be like in the next generation of computer entertainment. Stay tuned. Our next issue will reach you in June, just after E3, with updated PlayStation 2 footage direct from the show floor. See you then.
Part 2 for disc 1. Well, sorry I didn't do much commentary because there's much video there, so it's all good there. Anyways, let's go to the next section here. Next one we're going to do is bulletins. Well, of course, all the information of PlayStation, of course. So, good, I can do commentating this one. It's pretty much your basic, of course, PlayStation Online, which has been changed dramatically, and the wormhole will not be there. But, however, if you get this issue, you can be able to you can do a wormhole level editor, and also you can play people's edit stuff too. So that's pretty cool. Of course, you're hitting codes, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I decided I'm gonna finish the series of PlayStation Underground issue. I'm trying to get that done. The more I get done, then I can concentrate on more projects to do. Especially I'm doing the Nostalgia Land project, which is it's a hush project at this point, but it's still under Ryan development, so I'll let you know when I do video of it. But the thing is, I got to get some scripts done first. I'm on episode 18 to work, and then I'm going to try to do 8 more after that. After the scripts is done, then I'm going to do my art, and then when I get my art stuff all set and props, I'll be all set. I'll just put in video form and maybe I'll do some like special effects, and then do narration with the like audio commentary thing for each video part. Yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna try to do my best to get 26 episodes completed. Once I get it done, I'm going to release them every Saturday morning. I am not sure if I'm going to get it done in June. If I don't, I'll delay it further away till like either August or September. Because, like I said, it's a big project. And I'm going to get my brother to help me out too. So once I get all that stuff done, then yeah, I hope you enjoy it when I get it done. It's pretty much your favorite cartoon characters that you know from the past, and very few new ones that's remake from the originals beyond the two. Especially those Brony fans out there for like My Little Pony. Oh yeah, don't worry, I got your back. I got My Little Pony characters. Oh yeah, I just want to let you know that I got Discord. Yeah, Discord was never a push character for the US. So in China, they start making those. And it's like, yes, I think it's time to go get that. So I got it, and guess what? It was brilliant. They did a great job. That looks just like the character from the cartoon. So I can't wait to use him in that one. Especially I'll use the Mr. Avengers Disney. I might do a villain episode for a humor part. So that's gonna be fun. So I can't wait for that. Yep, and that's the credits for that. For everyone who did that project and for make 16 issues, even though I can't get issue 17 because that's very rare to get anyway. Still, awesome job. Thank you so much, guys, for that. I really appreciate PlayStation from the old days. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I gotta do the cheat first. Here it is, the NBA Shootout 2000, which I'm not gonna play that game or play the demo since I'm not much of sports games. Maybe racing, but yeah, that's good. Anyway, let's go on to the next part. The next part we'll do is behind the scenes of the Legend of Dragoon and Spider-Man. Hope enjoy.
I had the vision of the art style and world that I wanted. I shared it with the artists, and they kept bringing back incredible finished work, even better than I had imagined.
The level of quality of the art was so high, and we fell in love with it.
Asebi-san, the director, asked us to create a more natural, organic look as opposed to mechanical or technical.
think golf is boring, prepare to see it with a whole new swing. To break away from the standard golf game, Sony Computer Entertainment brought out Hot Shots Golf in 1998 and Hot Shots Golf 2 this year. Even if you've never touched a club before, you can just jump in and have fun. The pace is fast, the characters are comic, and the load times are history.
We wanted to come up with a video game that felt so good it would inspire people to try real golf who would otherwise never think of playing.
Yet the Hot Shots Golf game engine also lets the serious golfer work with all the game's finer points, such as course conditions, wind, and spin. The balance was just right. Hot Shots Golf was named Sports Game of the Year by 2 magazines, topping all the major sports like football and basketball.
Oh my goodness, that's on the green!
Now the sequel takes that successful game engine and makes golf even more entertaining. The team in Japan explains.
Holy cow, nice shot!
I love golf. I get our whole team to play together. We try to figure out what makes real golf feel so good so we can put it into the video game.
We want you to feel how great it is to hit a tee shot 250 yards and how good it feels to sink a putt.
The art staff wanted the courses to be more beautiful than ever.
You can now control 4 different seasons for each of 7 courses.
That ball was thirsty!
There are also many more obstacles than in the first game. You have to think about your second shot before you hit your first. You need to use draws and fades more. They're easier to hit than in the first game.
Another thing we added is a short par 3 course. It lets you get in some shooting and putting when your time is short. Golf games were once so serious. People ask, was it a risk to add humor? I don't think so. Not to add humor would be a risk. We need to reach more than just hardcore golfers and bring new players to the game.
On the world's golf courses, they'll never know what hit them. Hot Shots Golf 2. Golf for the people.
That's for next issue for Spider-Man. Actually, it's for Hot Shot Golf 2. Oh well, can't be perfect. So anyway, yep, that's it for everything. So I'll show you some cheats, and then we'll call it for now, and then we'll get to part 3. Yep, your Soulstorm codes and Grand Theft Auto 2 codes. So there you go. I want to thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more fun stuff, especially can't wait for Disc 2. This one's gonna be a big part for me. So we'll start part 3 for Disc 2. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in part 3.